early religious ultimatums are imprinted so deeply, so deeply. Any of you who are spiritual directors, and I know this, I've been a priest 47 years now, when you start with someone who wants to go onto the deeper path and find out what's really happening in their soul, much of the work of the first year, maybe indirectly, it might not be directly, is helping people recognize that their operative God image is largely a combination of their mom and their dad. And if your mother was cold and manipulative, your God is cold and manipulative. If your father was a rageaholic and cruel, your God, you're just programmed to read those passages in the Bible where God appears to be a rageaholic, cruel person. And so your journey in leading people on real inner experiences of prayer is to meet the God who's really God and not this early conditioning. So I'm not the first one to say this. I can go back to the Desert Fathers in the 3rd century who said that the spiritual journey has much more to do with unlearning than learning. Let's take that as normative, right? Much more to do with unlearning than learning. And I certainly wasn't raised that way. The nuns put the catechism in our hand. We had to memorize the answers back in the 50s, late 40s even. It was just, and we did. We got them all memorized, and we parroted them back. And those remained in the psyche, even though some of them were very troublesome to the psyche of a little child, but you wouldn't dare to disagree with them. And I want to say at the beginning, lest you think I'm going down that road, I'm not here to throw out any of your doctrines or dogmas. I hope you'll leave here saying, oh, that's what it meant. And the intuitions of religion are invariably correct. I'm going to say that. The intuitions, not the formulations, not the legalisms, but the underlying intuitions. And if I can do nothing more than help you to trust your deepest soul's intuition about who you are and who God is, I think you will find it does not conflict with good doctrine.